FIFA World Cup 2026 free kick is presented by Adidas.
Who you got? Let me know down below. And later tonight, we will also be here for the Ghana versus Panama game, right? Let me know as well who you got. Ghana versus Panama. But today, or right now, what we have is England versus Croatia. Let me know who you got in the chat. Let me know who you got in the chat. Who you think winning? Who do you want to succeed? Yeah. Now I got the England flag right here. If you're on TikTok, you can see that. If you're on YouTube, you can't.
Recent failures, Payne said, we must play with freedom. We cannot have any regrets about not going.
Let's see what happened.
This new Thomas Tuchel era. He said, I want to play like the Premier League side. Physical, attacking the new set pieces. Spencer is be brave, be English, go for it, and create something special. We'll see.
We will see what Thomas Tuchel can do. That for sure. We will definitely see.
England against Croatia, the second game of the day. Zlatan, which player?
We will see. England. Can England get the win? Croatia, Luka Modric, yeah. Mateo Kovacic, Gvardiol, all of them. Can they get the win? Or will England come up?
Can you be that enforcer? The guy who will stop and start the race, when the team's going to go on the counter. He can come with the hot goal, but he's that leader. We all know he's not the captain, right? But you need a guy like that in midfield to be able to organize everything.
Gordon is starting over Rashford. Rashford, what happened to you? I was here the other day running my mouth that you got that spot locked up. You have that starting spot locked up against what's it called? Not against in that England squad. But right now it seems that Gordon is on top. Rashford, brother, your career is done. It's done. No wonder why Barcelona went for him. I was talking for you the other day saying you are better than Gordon. If Gordon have that starting spot locked up, you're done. You cooked. Everywhere you go, you'll be coming off the bench. Oh my days, Rashford. Brother, at this point, it's time to sit and think, yeah? It's time to sit and think. They got Madueke starting. Oh my goodness. Madueke is starting.
Okay, thank you.
Well, we pray for England. We pray for England. Now let's see Croatia. What Croatia get? Stone and Konza, Rich James, Nico O'Reilly. Well, Croatia, let's see Croatia. Gvardiol is there. Luka Modric, obviously. They have Perisic. Yeah, the man that make Virgil van Dijk to map the floor. Him. Stanisic. They have Musa. I don't see no Mateo Kovacic. I know he was injured. I know he was injured. So was Gvardiol. But I'm sure Mateo Kovacic came from his injury already. Is he even here? He's here, but he's on the bench.
Self-administration from the start.
England has Bukayo Saka they can call on. Ollie Watkins they can call on. Michael Rashford they can call on. Morgan Rogers they can call on. Kobe Mainoo they can call on. Henderson they can, Eberechi Eze they can also call on. They have Mike Gay on the bench. Kwanzaa on the bench. Obviously this game, Chalobah is not here yet, right? It's gonna take, I think, after this game before we will start seeing him in the English lineup. But for now, he's not there.
Break away with Trimfire.
Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be an interesting game because obviously it's Croatia. I don't expect them to fold. I expect them to come out, like proper, show some proper quality.
$1.9% APR financing or a $2,500 customer bonus on a.
So let's see.
Stream one.
Where are my ultras?
Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel. Yeah, I like him. I swear to God, I feel like it was one of the greatest mistakes Chelsea ever made. I know everything about me revolve back to Chelsea. Yeah, it revolves back to Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan, so everything you hear me say, gonna have to do about Chelsea. Now, Portugal, what they did to me earlier is not fair. I'm not gonna lie. DR Congo, I have to give it to them, right? Listen, they didn't back down. They didn't slow down. They didn't do nothing. You know, it's like they came there, played their game, and they did well, right? But I don't think they were. Listen, there are a couple people in their team you can absolutely look at and you say like hats off to them, right? Juan Bissaka today, listen, it was life or death for him. The man is like, either I put in a good game or I put in a good game. Yeah, there was no if bust of maybe or maybe. It was either a good game or a good game. Listen, the man was doing really really amazing. He was doing really really amazing. So good for him. Slot tackle was on point. Defending was on point. Pedro Neto against him had nothing. Leah came in, had nothing. Nobody could survive, right? The man had everything locked down. And that's also because of the way Portugal was playing, right? They want to move the ball around, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. It does nothing. You see, it's like if you don't take the game by the handle or by the straw or whatever you call it, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, waste of energy.
Thing itself was, as Bobby Jones said, paradise.
Like Vitinha is good, right? Don't get me wrong, he's good, quality player, but Vitinha is great when you're trying to retain possession, right? He's great, absolutely amazing at that. But when you're advancing with the ball going forward, right, you don't really get much from him in that regard, right? So it's like you have to at that point, look for something or find someone that you can, that can get you to, to get the ball forward. What's his name? When Conceição came on, he was taking people on 1v1. That was what you wanted, causing problem, causing danger. But you didn't get that with Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto would just take the ball, come back, 1-2, give it back. 1-2, give it back. 1-2, give it back. 1-2, give it back. Nothing. And sometimes what you want for your winger is be direct, be dangerous. Your team work hard, like Thierry Henry would say, to put you in that 1v1 position. And all you do is bring the ball back from the exact place they took the ball from to get it to you. Man, you do something. If you lose the ball, it's all right. Yeah, your winger, that's your job. Now, if there's an obvious pass to make and you decide to ignore it, then we must start crashing out on you. But if there isn't any, and you just, you see it, you trying to make it happen. Maybe if it didn't happen, but you try to make it happen, we get it. We get it. That's your position. That's what you do, and that's what you should be doing. But now, if all you do is just bunch of nonsense, idiot, like we will crash out on you every single day. Yeah. But England versus Croatia today. Anderson is starting this game, right? Elliot Anderson, I think the Nottingham Forest fellow. Isn't the Nottingham? Yeah, he is the Nottingham Forest fellow. So we will see.
Something unique, something new. You might be able to push one of them. It's finally getting that trophy. But when you know from these guys, it's about to believe this team already played in finals with great players that have done great things with their teams as well. Peter, you can think that's the young.
They ruined it, bro. They ruined it.
Won the championship with Chelsea. He won the Bayern Munich. And by the way, this Pulisic was Dortmund team. That Chelsea team. This guy is a winner. He's made some tough moves.
Oh, nah. Chelsea is not coming out with PR about the Xabi Alonso thing. It's absolutely not true that Xabi Alonso didn't have a clue about Cucurella Eze. Alonso was informed about everything. Alonso is working with Chelsea on Eze, on incoming. No strategy on contracts. No strategy. I mean, on strategy, on contract. So he is 100% involved and will be involved in the decision that Chelsea hierarchy will make this summer. Fabrizio Romano on YouTube. I don't know how much I trust that this could be just briefing, PRBS. The truth could actually be hindered in no. Real Madrid are pushing Jose Mourinho are pushing Real Madrid to move for Benfica defender Thomas Araujo this summer, and he continues his squad overhaul of the Spanish giant. Listen, what Madrid wants, yeah? Somebody tell me what Madrid wants, because nobody knows at this point. Everybody you link with everybody. You want everybody. You want everything that breathes. You want everything that even walks, like that shakes. You want it. Y'all gotta do better, man. I hate this.
Please stand if you're ready for the national anthem of England.
Save the king. Madueke don't know the national anthem. Madueke do not know the national anthem. That brother just moving his lips. He know nothing. He know nothing. You see, look at Thomas Tuchel. He's not pretending. The brother don't know. He doesn't know. Madueke, on the other hand, he knows nothing. He's pretending, bro. FIFA is making money. Do you know what I mean? In a given day per game, yeah, there's a good chance FIFA make at least 10 million per game. 10 million per game. 10 million per game. There's a good chance in a given day, right? Like I'm saying, just not even a good chance. There's definitely a possibility FIFA made 10 million a game. Because I told you the other day we did also, they told all about 60,000 people was in the stadium. And I told you, we times that 60,000 times 200. Imagine everybody in there, which we know is not true, paid 200 for ticket and goes into that stadium. And the result was 12 million. That was 12 million was what we got. Now, and we know there are tickets that is going for 1,000. There are tickets that are going for 3,000. There are tickets that are going for 4,000, 5,000. We got the 400 ticket, 500 ticket. We got even the 200 tickets. The people that are sitting up and above, right? I don't know if those people can even see, right? They are there. So definitely they're making more than that, but we just did it at 200. They just said 200, 60,000 people times 200. Ah! FIFA is making the bread.
Or will England take the first step towards bringing it home? Kickoff from Dallas in 1 minute.
Perisic. So yeah, FIFA is making a whole lot.
Now, Blue Bunny mini swirls, mini treats for moments worth freezing. Blue Bunny, freeze the moment.
Your chance to win $1 million.
The FIFA World Cup is back, America. So jump on the bandwagon. Hop on the bandwagon. Not the bandwagon fan, too. You fancy salt and vinegar. Why are you talking like that? Come on, jump in. We can drive on the left side of the road. Okay, here's the deal. This game is 3-on-3. What are we playing? It's a local crew. I'm flying it. Hey, it's local crew. They haven't lost since 1996. They beat everyone who showed up. The guys who play in jeans, they always win. Honestly, respect those attackers, the trash talkers, even the bruisers. Anyone, anytime. They will take it down. But it doesn't seem real. It's 100% true. Mostly. Yeah, that's what they said.
Now, I was saying the exact same thing today, right? Somebody said, if you watch Renato Vega, you will understand why I said Enzo Maresca ruined Chelsea Bluco project. We should have been building with players like João Felix, Renato Vega, Christopher Nkunku, Rich James, Cole Palmer, Nicolas Jazzy, Enzo Fernandez, Moses Caicedo, etc. But Maresca, yeah, inability to manage a team properly ruined this core of player. These were players with great potential and can win you matches anytime. But Maresca, that I said the exact same thing, right? I don't know what Maresca was trying to do, right? But he ruined it. No, I'm not. Renato Vega, he's okay. He's good. He's okay. Nah, he wasn't like a Premier League level at the time, but I definitely think he could have gotten there. Now, keeping him there, because Maresca was so adamant about the fact that he wanted an experience, and I get it, right? But I don't think there was a need to get rid of Renato Vega. No. The brother could play as a left back and could also play as a centre back. Now Cucurella is gone. If he was still in the squad, right, you could have skipped. If he was still in the squad, we wouldn't be even worried about a left back situation because we know he can also play there and can also play in that left centre back role. And now with the way Xabi Alonso coming in with the three in the back, you can also use him in that left centre back role and then leave Kowe get to take that centre spot. Merska, you ruined it. Get out, man. Get out. Listen, to the City fans, right? Watch out. To the City fans, watch out.
Sitting on 199 today for Croatia, the first Croatian man.
You're about to cry. I kid you not.
Is that other player, seeing him in a little bit of a different role today as a left wing back, Watchalong, and then FC Dallas' Peter Musa getting the start up front.
There is perhaps no stadium in America that better screams to the rest of the world, America. Quite like this one here in Dallas. It is the perfect place for England to begin their World Cup journey. A gift there from Zlatko Dalic to his counterpart. This is one that we've had circled since the draw in December. It is one of the heavyweight games in the first round of matches in the group stage. And it's the final day that we're seeing teams on the field for the first time. Both these teams had to sit around and watch just about everyone else take the field at this World Cup. By the end of the night tonight, everyone will have played once. And that's where it changes from the big picture storylines to, are you clinching your spot? Are you at risk of being eliminated? That's where this World Cup starts to get real. And in front of the packed house, here it is.
There we go. England versus Croatia. Kickoff. When we live.
Semi-final loss in Moscow. England took the lead early. Croatia came from behind to win in extra time. Made Croatia the second smallest nation in history to make a World Cup final. And then they kind of did it again in Qatar. They made another semi-final at that World Cup. For England, things really got better from Russia, and that's what made it worse. Because twice now they've got to the final of the Euros. They have not been able to win. They went out to the quarterfinal in Qatar. These are two teams that have had an incredible generation of stars that have lifted them to unprecedented heights, but they're just looking for that.
Thomas Tuchel.
Thomas Tuchel is now in charge, and no longer Gareth Southgate for England to try to get them over the hump to win the World Cup for a second time. What are we expecting in this game here today?
The system for England is going to be a 4-3-3. And they're going to really want to use their wingers, very dynamic players. Croatia, no stranger to this English team. Both teams having great qualification campaigns. But as we talked about with this English team, as there's some early pressure on John Stones, who's one of those starters. The calls, was it going to be Marquehi or was it going to be Stones? They've gone with Stones. But this is going to be a...
Y'all have messed around. Now you have a corner, bro. What's wrong with you, lot?
They played direct where we are free kicks. Zlatko Dalic. He took over.
Oh.
He's been in charge since, just had the right touch with this group, experienced group. None more so than this man right here, Ivan Perisic, who's just been rolling back the years. He will be the first one to deliver this corner kick in. Croatia often on these set pieces, they like to stack towards the back post. They often aim for that. They have two in box trying to create havoc in front of Jordan Pickford. You can see right there. Then they try to peel away to the back post.
Ooh.
Attempt there. It's going to end up out. That was Watchalong. Back post.
Not sure England scouted that too, but you got to try and stop it. They run everybody to the near post and hope that the markers go there, which they did. And then falls to Watchalong at the back post. Couldn't quite get it around it to keep it on target.
They're playing Konsa? And Stones, no gay?
Beginning his third World Cup as England starter at the back. John Stones as well in his third World Cup, and then Nico
Man.
the last few months really as it bounce out for a throw. It is for both a fascinating mix of guys that have been around forever and a lot of young players as well, getting their first opportunity on this stage against this type of opponent. It's knocked it away. Madueke comes to help recovering.
What is England doing?
Perisic on the deck. Stones is there.
Bro, send the ball out. Buy yourself time.
That's there, 19 years of age in the back, the youngest starter ever for Croatia in a World Cup game, and then you got Luka Modric on the ball at the age of 40. Onto the good strength. Okay. Did he get it on good? Why get it under control there on Josko Guardiola?
Get a look at England's build-out shape now. So Declan Rice is dropping into a left back position. They're rotating James inside, pushing Anthony Gordon right to the left.
Ah.
Bellingham.
Okay, he wins it back.
Line and pick Harris. Keys first touchdown or hit pass to the far side for Anthony Gordon.
And by that meaning both fullbacks, they're going to want to use both O'Reilly and Reece James in getting them inside and into pockets. O'Reilly coming off a fantastic season with Manchester City, and really only
He's on. He's on.
the top for Pickford to deal with.
He deals with it well in the end. Going all the way out as Pedrosa was chasing down.
Pickford coming all the way out of his goal to try to direct traffic here and get everybody in their offensive set, and how Tuchel wants to build.
Reece James, just enough of a touch there for Perisic.
Good one. Good one. And that's it.
South, 20 yards out of the box. Long. Enrique going to get there, keep it in play. Not quite.
Couldn't keep it in, Madueke. One job.
Give him a start, and then Bukayo Saka. You get the sense from England, they're just managing his
Vardio.
century. Season. The Arsenal team that won the Premier League title for the first time in more than 2 decades. They're making his World Cup debut.
It's a bit of a chess match early on. You're seeing it. You would expect that with two really high-quality teams playing their first game in a group stage. All the pressure, all the expectation, trying to play your way into the game a little bit, playing risk-averse, England playing, not taking too many risks right now over the top, but just choosing to maintain some possession, recycling around. Elliot Anderson had a good run there from Reece James down this right side. Chose to peel it back or just keep the ball.
It's the first time in 5 years that they're playing against one another since the group stage game at the 2021 technically European Championships. And so that's where we say you've got a mix of familiarity and history, but a lot of newcomers to this. We're just trying to feel it out. Modric was just a little bit the other steered away. Okay, unguardable. It's James clipping it in from straight in the air. You trying to send it.
Hurricane, take a shot.
It's actually susceptible throughout some of their matches in the lead up to this is when a ball comes over the middle of the field. They came in a lot of numbers higher up the field. That time it's Luka Modric who took it over. Ball comes in for James, bounces to Harry Kane. He only needs just a sliver of space to try to get a shot. And it deflects out for a first corner. We're interested to see what England does here. Declan Rice of Arsenal, some of the most potent teams in the Premier League, and his delivery a big part of that. This would be an outswinging ball. A lot of players around the penalty spot trying to free up Harry Kane.
Declan Rice, another player coming off a career year. Outswinging corner. They got knocked sideways again. Modric was like,
Oh, penalty! A penalty!
long attack from Luka Modric. Clemence your call. No hesitation. And you would expect, here comes Harry Kane.
Just great anticipation early from that
He didn't see that coming.
player on the field, Luka Modric.
He didn't see that coming. Now I feel bad. Oh, Modric. Why?
Just got enough on it. Takes the contact. 100% penalty. Next steps, Harry Kane, England's all-time leading goal scorer.
And one of the most prolific penalty takers of his or any generation, more than 100 career goals for club and country from the penalty spot, and yet 3 misses this season for Bayern, as many as the prior 8 seasons of his career combined. Dominik Livakovic in shootouts more than in matches. One of the most prolific savers of penalty attempts in the history of the World Cup. This comes with less than 10 minutes played here in Dallas, the opening game for each of these teams.
And go. Oh, he missed! He missed! Hurricane! Hurricane!
He's potentially trying to argue that Livakovic is up. They're going to do the checklist. This will be reviewed with groups. But Kane had a little bit of a stutter step, a little bit of hesitation that might have been Livakovic to go early. But just the rest of
He went the way the goalkeeper went. The goalkeeper was already going. What's it called? Is it left or right? There's a VAR check. Oh, they get a second chance. England got second chance.
That's a tough one because technically there are rules about the stop-start nature of it.
Yeah, but it wasn't a full stop. The stop-start nature is your momentum completely stops. When you go backwards, whatever it is. Now, that picture,
Livakovic.
if better pictures than that, good technology, and we're actually getting a great view inside the stadium right now. That shows he's very clearly off his line. So,
Here we go.
round 2. Now,
On the broadcast, but he was definitely.
now you've got the psychology of the first penalty being saved, albeit Livakovic just went a slither early. But Kane takes so many penalties, he's comfortable going many different ways. Here, so you're not worried about he wants to go to his one side.
Does he hesitate this time or just run up and smash it? Here's take 2.
Jim buried it. Second time, he buried it. Second time, King buried it.
Well, the answer to your question is this time no stutter step, no hesitation. Head down, stays over the top of it, doesn't look up at the goal, and goes to the exact
Second time, he buried it.
daring Livakovic. You're going to go this way again? You think I'm going to do it? Yes, I am. And Harry Kane adds to his all-time record, 79 goals with his 80th, just one shy of Gary Lineker with the all-time England World Cup goal total. And England's captain steps up and delivers second go-around.
There's a few more bits of history now for Kane. That's his 5th penalty goal in his World Cup career, more than any player. He becomes the second Englishman to score 3 World Cups, along with Sir David Beckham. And he becomes the 10th man in history to reach 80 international goals. Livakovic by a sliver that he is denied the penalty save and the momentum shifts. Luka Modric making the mistake in giving the foul away. And yet, in that 2018 World Cup semifinal, England were up about 5 minutes in. Croatia won after extra time.
Pickford. That was just pure dumbness.
Goal that goes out the window. This game ramps up a notch, especially from the Croatian side.
It's a team that has had kind of a funny build-up. Got blanked by Belgium in one of their 2 warm-up games. They had to get a very late goal to beat Slovenia. They, like England, were not really tested a ton in qualifying.
Uh-huh. Stanisic.
Games. So much good work there. Maturina able to wriggle away from Elliot Anderson. Vasilic into the middle. It's good run.
Ooh.
TV pull back there.
Close.
Your corner, in which England are protesting right now. We'll see at the end of this play. What a run forward from Stanisic. Is there enough? No, there's not enough for me for a penalty. There wasn't anything to the shirt, and predictably that was changed. Now, these are good decisions. Corners kicking like this, so that has been overturned rightfully for an English goal kick. Good last-ditch defending as Musa almost turned out and gets the shot off with his left foot. But a good break and a reminder, Croatia like to go in the wide areas and put crosses into the box. That's a little touch right there off of Musa. That's Jude Bellingham back in his own box defending.
Pickford off balance there as he fizzes.
But Todd.
Kane, it's an even better goal for Dani Madueke. Guardiola defending. Madueke has him on ice skates and it.
Good ball from Harry Kane.
What, down an ice to the ball.
And you hear Harry Kane, all-time leading goal scorer. This is the part of his game that, even still, does not get the amount of recognition it deserves. Dropping into a pocket. Now you've got England with runners and wingers, wide areas, stretching the field. Perfect way to the pass in front of Madueke. Doesn't have to slow down his momentum. Gets his defender on skates, as you said, and wins another English corner, which is what led to that penalty, piling on the pressure. They've got some big targets in there to attack the ball.
As you said, there was maybe no bigger storyline in the Premier League season than what Arsenal in particular and this man, Declan Rice in particular, were a part of, scoring goals from set pieces. His outswinging ball, James rising up there, couldn't catch up, fall up through traffic from Anderson is blocked. You retreated to Pickford.
I'm experiencing some problem here, man.
Some parachutes rising up for that one. It's an England throw. Remember the first 90 seconds when England seemed kind of out of sorts and Croatia were putting them under real threat?
Let's see. Let's try this again. Are we clear? Put the ball back.
Should see the huge possession edge early on from England. One of the things Thomas Tuchel has talked about is trying to get England to play more like teams play in the Premier League, have an intensity about it.
Yeah, they're just trying to. That's Harry Kane dropping between the center back. That's by design. As soon as I was watching some of the rotations in the middle, and as soon as Declan Rice saw Kane dropping deeper, Rice then went higher. Harry Kane throughout the Bundesliga season, we saw a world-class performance from him in center midfield as a number 6. That's his passing range. And maybe something we'll see a little bit more of, because as he drops and wingers come inside. Jeff Shane's with us as well here in Dallas. Jeff, tell us more about what Thomas Tuchel has done with this thing.
Now that's their entire game. Their entire game plan. Drop. Hurricane drop. the winger push towards the middle, like they talk in the middle, not necessarily in the middle, but they go hard, but then kind of talk in like that. I think they're trying to use Madueke more than the rest of the other people. Than I would say than Gordon. So because so far you see, he plays mostly towards Madueke end. Now he's attempted Gordon, but he's been unsuccessful.
Incredibly successful England team under Gareth Southgate. So, what do you try to do? What do you try to change? How much do you try to impress? Into great secrets and fancy man, like Mark did have any further options. What you brought up was the idea that they haven't really faced any adversity under Super. They've lost just twice in the year and a half he's been in charge, both in friendlies and Bruce James.
Oh, close. Rich James. Can my skipper get a goal, please?
Punch. Pubic under some pressure, gets rid of it long. Sucic there just got caught right by Rice on the length. Jay closer Friday here on Fox. The United States back on the field taking on Australia in game number 2 of the World Cup group stage. The coverage from Seattle begins 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Live here on Fox. We'll be in Seattle by the end of the night. The United States going up from Orange County today as well. An opportunity for both teams. Whoever wins that game would clinch their spot in the knockout round. The game still to go, something the United States has never done in the 3-game group stage format of the FIFA World Cup.
Good done. No foul. No foul. John Terry in the building. Ah, JT.
Robert Super in the top right, Croatian legend. Orange Croatia legend on the field. And it goes to Ivan Perisic. And a goal and an assist in that 2018 semifinal. Good step by Reece James to close that down before he get his house. Does he see him? Does he need him? Shoot Ridley, and it's just going to be a real good moment for
I like what they did there. They just shut him down completely, make him just keep going the same way. He can come back, he can, make a pass and pass anywhere. That's pretty good.
That's responded. Where's justifying his selection? Came up big for them in their run to the final of the European Championships back in 2024, which is in the big game seems to turn up. That touch, by the way, taking on the run from Kane and then driving the ball for 50 yards. Nobody was catching it.
Cooper told English television before the game here in Dallas, he sees it as a 50-50 proposition between Bellingham and Morgan Rodgers. Do you agree with that? Do you believe in it?
Rodgers started off a great season with Aston Villa, but I think in the big games, I don't believe that. I think that Jude Bellingham will keep it on. But I think it's also an example of a coach trying to create pressure in his team and competition. That's what you need.
Nah, listen, I'll never put Morgan Rogers over Jude Bellingham. Never.
So far, there are different rotations that you're seeing in midfield. Another look at that. That was the look we saw inside the stadium. So pretty clearly down your right, that was the first one that was saved. There again, there it is again. So daylight between his crew and the Lion, and you can see clearly the ball was still on the spot.
And yet it was the retake.
So what a break. Oh.
Break here in Dallas. Harry Kane, 80th goal of his England career. The difference right now for the Three Lions against Croatia in their opener.
With
my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing. It could only be described as evil. That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. Besides, people just switch to Verizon with their no simplicity plan. There's just one plan and one price. Like Apple. And it's only $30 for a single line. So you're all choosing Verizon. Introducing the simplest plan, $30 for a single line. And you can
Ah,
make predictions on anything, right from the palm of your hand. Sounds great. But Tony goalies can use their pets.
Alvarez Guerrero is a player Chelsea have discussed with Xabi Alonso in recent days. But at the moment, my understanding is that it's still not a real negotiation, not a concrete negotiation, and there have been no club to club talks about Alvarez Guerrero.
It's 250. She and Captain America are supporting real captains of America.
Why are you betting? Oh man.
Captain Panda and all those who serve our country.
You know that, Captain? We're on my own.
Freedom, dream by heroes. Saturday on Fox. It's a full day of compassion with the last group stage points. First, it's the Netherlands changing and speedily
Real Madrid are looking for a club for Raul Asensio. There are chances that he leaves this summer. Listen, if somebody comes in for him, I'm sure they will let him go. Chelsea are considering a move for. They shouldn't be considering a move. They should be going in for him. Everton and Senegalese forward Iliman Ndiaye. Listen, he's strong on the ball. He's good in a 1v1 situation. Quick, technical. The only thing that you have to work on is a goal, more goals and assists to a game, and he'll be good, right? Now, if he has Ja Pedro as his number 9 and have Cole Palmer somewhere around him, listen, I'm sure his goal and assist tally will increase.
To tweak tactics and systems and have an influence on the game. I specifically was watching Zlatan Dalic and he was scoring.
The news that Xabi Alonso is okay.
People are completely overrunning Croatia with their movement and rotations.
Real Madrid will try. Of course, Real Madrid will try again to sign Olise. We all know that this was going to come and happen at some point.
Listen, get some manner of control back.
So that we've got to get the ball. And right now, England doing a really great job of possessing it. And the second part is you've got to get pressure when you don't have the ball. And that's
You'll be worrying about the main girlfriend age. She's 14 years his junior. To hell with you.
They looked at when his body to Anthony Gordon. Shoots with a little control to Livakovic. Listen, FC Dallas able to knock it down for Luka Modric. You keep it on Bellingham, it does. Now, can Croatia find a way to get going if they've managed to control some possession in the middle of the field? Here's Modric now. World Cup debut for him 20 years ago tomorrow. He becomes today the third field player, not goalkeeper, ever played the World Cup after the age of 40. Roger Milla of Cameroon in 94, Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal earlier today. Edin Dzeko could join that list. In the second game for Bosnia and Herzegovina tomorrow.
the first difference I notice is that Croatia are building out a more of a 3 in the back here, and you can see Luka Modric is actually just tying his boots right now. He's almost sitting in the point of what makes a diamond there, trying to now push their fullbacks.
England will actually. England may be winning this game 2-0.
Barely called their names throughout the game.
Stoop the bump there, but knocks it forward. 2-4 for Bantarina. See what saying, if there's any team in the world, if there's any team at this World Cup that can manage through the adversity, that can find a way to come from behind, keep going, keep fighting, it's this Croatia team. We've seen them do it before many times. It's going to run away from Harry Kane.
Shoot! 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 Long time ago, shoot. He didn't. Oh man, now I'm tired. Want to sleep.
Croatia are trying to run it to West, which means he sees the pressure. He steps up all the way back from the center back position onto Anderson. And Anderson, defensive midfielder, win that ball. Anderson just took it like a touch, lost possession, but he wanted to hit him with his left foot. He was trying to chop back onto his stronger foot. The chance was gone.
He's a little bit unsure what he wanted to do there. To go long. Joshko Guardiola on the end of it. Breakout star, the last World Cup for Croatia.
Hmm.
The mask after breaking his nose just went forward. It's a huge question whether he would be this level. The shin bone in his right leg playing for Manchester City in January. Long absence for him, but able to get back out there and on the field for this game. Pretty cool.
Too much? He can get it.
Shoots on James. To Vuskovic. To the far side, Stanisic. Anthony Gordon defending him. Stanisic hooks the cross in. Sends away as far as Modric.
Sure out the building right now.
Yep.
Several games with me where I felt a definitive momentum shift in the Croatia for Croatia.
And that ends a low with a successful spell for Croatia. Now we're scrambling back in transition.
What, Don?
So this ball is still mixed. Just we kick long directly back towards England. See, it's hard to see that was enough contact there with Jude Bellingham.
Oh.
Air first.
That was 55 there. We get started. You're not. It's going to be a corner, not getting the ball just rolling around the field of play.
I'd like to see a closer look at that. Did Bellingham have a clear chance of getting on the end of that one, or was there enough contact on his leg that impeded his progress into the box?
Jean Brizard of France, who was the video assistant referee at the European Championship final 2 years ago. It's his second World Cup, and he's having to look at it throughout this whole sequence. And if anything's going to happen, it has to happen now. All back in play.
But keep play, so that's a no.
Oh.
So I think actually Bellingham misses that one with his left foot. There was sure there was a little bit of contact there, but not enough that there was before he went to hit it. So I think that's the right decision.
But as we said, a hydration break was long spell of possession for Croatia. They give away, and within seconds, it looks so it happens again.
That's the danger. That's what we should find to avoid. They are so vulnerable when they turn over the ball. It's this man-to-man English defensive press.
Before it now. Get through on Stanisic. As we mentioned, just a remarkable season it's been for him, Young Player of the Year. Nearly just his 6th appearance for England, his 5th start. again loves, he's sort of shaping his body as if he's going to Bellingham side, ends up going to Gordon side, hasn't been able to quite pick that pass out just yet. Stanisic, you know, keep it in play, but he's more importantly maybe able to keep O'Reilly
Stanisic.
coming from Croatia.
I think he wants the tightrope there and get that ball in. That's terrific skill, and even to spin around O'Reilly and draw the foul.
Catch Gordon, the after hours crew on Fox tonight. Further now, the round of today's World Cup action was
Excuse me. Sorry.
so midnight local wherever you in the U.S. Buford out of his box under some pressure and just keeps that away. Let's Arena continue chasing him.
What Pickford's doing?
Arena back inside now for Sušić. This in, Perisic back post. Dreams wins the header, Bellingham for the second ball, keeps it away. Joshua Guardiola, and it's again, we'll see Billy and Kane important defensive interventions here already in this game. Bellingham puts it in, thinking, so from the back. But Kane slows it up. So release James. James crossing in, looking for Kane, and the winner shoots alone. Really holds it in. Stones for Anderson. Like once more. Here's James from the byline. First time cross. Kane rising up. Popped in air by Shutalo instead. John not done. It's knocked down by Rice and then controlled by Shutalo. Ivan Perisic. Actually played that into the space. Arena, but instead Croatia will cycle it around here.
It's a good game. You've got both teams having different spells and swings of momentum. There's a lot of tactical nuances to the game as well. Croatia growing in, yet England so dangerous on the counter.
England need to score one more. Because Croatia would definitely score. Croatia would definitely score. They need to score one more at least. Croatia would definitely score.
Come and allow Croatia to get back defensively.
So chasing around there, getting the start. What's become his home, playing at FC Dallas and MLS, and he told the local Dallas media when the roster was announced he was worried coming to MLS. You'd make him out of sight, out of mind for Croatia's coaches, but was credited FC Dallas for helping him develop and grow as a player and get this opportunity to be at the World Cup. Arena. Your flooding numbers 4 and Lucy's in the middle. What's a great kickback? Sušić lays it.
I said Croatia would definitely score. I said Croatia would definitely score. England need to score one more. I was saying it not too long ago. Croatia would definitely score. Score one more.
This is going to be the highest quality. And it's Arena who plays that first ball out wide, but just trails the play, waits his time, and it's a great cutback, great patience. Just his second international goal.
Sušić.
The outstretched right arm of Jordan Pickford. Look at the
Oh, it's not him. It's not Sušić.
technique there to stay with it, not try to hit it too hard, come around the ball to get the bend on it towards that far post. It's just so good. And how quickly Croatia able to go from winning the ball, attacking the midfield, spreading the ball on the side, in that patience, and waiting to pass someone to allow that finish to be hit first time.
Pickford got an answer, he couldn't keep it out. Arena's 20th game. He's 23 years old. He's coming off a career year for Como with one of the great stories. Rising from the ashes to challenge for a European spot. Markovic is there to come get him. Remember these new players that have just come on the scene the last year or two, really, for Croatia. It's another 22 years old. It's World Cup debut. He had the assist. way out to the left there to win that ball back for England. The first time England have allowed a goal in a competitive match, a non-friendly, since the fall of 2024. They had 10 straight shutouts in competitive matches. Only is.
You see that right there, Bereshit? All the way from one side to the other to get pressure, then a 10-yard sprint backward to get the pressure on him with a Croatian throw, and then he's going to the Croatian arrow, and then firing as well. That's a 37-year-old.
It's not all that different for Argentina when we saw Kansas City last night. There's just something that happened with these guys on this team. There's a mentality to them. There's an intensity that goes far beyond the resumes, the list of trophies won, brand name of the club you play for. Arena there, the goal scorer working hard to win the ball back and then draws a foul. Talked about pregame. What happens the first time that England under Thomas Tuchel face real pressure, real adversity? It was too easy for them to qualify. Won every game, didn't even concede a goal. They've had friendlies, but it wasn't even really their full group in March.
In some ways, I actually think this might be the perfect start for a team like to play a team like Croatia, because if really, you know you're going to face some version of that against a team that is hyper intensive. So bounces into much back a little bit. They were the team that took control the first 25 minutes. Croatia now is really growing into this game as we edge towards the end of this first half. Like I said, the two different swings in momentum, it's both ways. It's been an even game.
Shoots to rise up again. We're going to play just 5 minutes at the Euros. 2 years ago, really was a non-factor essentially on that squad. His dad, Mate, played once for Croatia. He's a second-generation international. Well, his World Cup debut, canceling out the Harry Kane penalty. Kane's 9th career World Cup goal. Already England's all-time goal scorer overall. He's one shy. Gary Lineker's 10 at the World Cup. Anderson clips it over the top. Madueke trying to run it behind. Good work by the teenager Vucevic to come across it. Hit away the bounce. Spins behind.
Feel that the first time ball line stay wide, and it's led to scoring. That's been dangerous on every corner that they've had. Not necessarily from the first goal, the second. When they start to make sure that they keep that pressure on you if they don't win the first one.
The track has been in the Premier League and it's snapping the goalkeeper in fact they held it basically.
This side it's been outswinging a weird, which is
Hurricane! 2. Gosh, that gets boring. Trying to make me sleep. Hurricane, thank you for the goal. Thank you for the goal, Hurricane.
set pieces are such a factor when you have the delivery like Declan Rice does. Nobody with Harry Kane. He's wide open. You think that's the man, one man you want to mark in the box. And this is why. It's runner swords the near post. He completely loses whoever his mark was. And from 8 yards out, Harry Kane makes no mistake. Hits it down into the ground, stays on top of it for his second of the game. England punching back right near the end of the first half. A really well worked set piece. As you see, England's Gary Lineker's record of 10 career World Cup goals.
we'd seen a lot of star players put up 2 goals just in the last couple of minutes. We're not done here. Team goals in his last 15 games for England. Harry Kane. He didn't score in the fun warm-up game in Orlando against Costa Rica. He has not gone back-to-back games without goal for England in a year and a half. 60-plus goals this season at Bayern Munich. And the only players in the modern era of the sport to score 60 goals in a season are named Messi and Ronaldo. Do we think about Harry Kane in those terms? Should we? Because my goodness.
We do. Yeah, we do. Look, you heard Peter Schmeichel say on the pregame, he's the best striker in the world. Terry's outside, Lexi, waxing lyrical about this guy. It's a big reason why we featured and highlighted him throughout the game. He's blockbuster. But yeah, I think in years past, didn't quite get the credit. It was always, oh yeah, there's the two just so prolific, just goes about his business, does everything. He's sensational to watch. And I think there was a mistake on that argument. Just a miscommunication. That's been 2 times for Croatia. Clearly, genuinely, the most experienced player who promoted to the that one on his set piece. Croatia can be kicking themselves if they're down 2-1.
Just wins it, Header. Tarantula, Chase Anderson claims it for Pickford. To your point that you brought up earlier, all Harry Kane did was just hang out in the 18-yard box and score goals. He was looking pretty great. He's just the goalkeeper. It's going to be not better for his score. This first there, but you can fix it up.
I'm not sure that's a foul.
This one, there's that thing. Standing over the wall. Tap the team here. Kane's on a action potentially. Reece James can take them as well. Kane's going to walk away. And
5 more minutes to halftime.
Taken pending. Markovic off his line by air too early. It's under the 5 added minutes here. So Rice is eliminated from contention for this. Markovic and Reece James sending over the ball. Dominic Livakovic setting himself.
We all know Richard's taking that.
He's feeling that one right now. He's trying to outshow it.
But on Gordon.
Good series on Tom Adams. See back in Los Angeles. What is your thoughts on what we have seen here? It up. Perisic. James out to defend. See Croatia come back from a goal down once. Can they do it a second time? Pasadic. Ariol. Atirina. Switch now from Perisic. Here's James immediately in.
times you see when you have a long time to think about it, it's an uncontested header like that, but not for him. Or like 10 World Cup finals now for Harry Kane. But I do think that that was a really important moment for England just because it was Croatia that were kind of finding the spoon a little bit. Started to take over the game in the second part of this first half. But England have had their moments, a lot of transition. Harry Kane's down, actually down the bottom right of the screen. He's up moving now. Can't limit him. He's in shot pumps. I think if we've learned anything over all the years we've covered Croatian matches, this game's not over. Far from it. This team has heart and a ton of quality as well. Harry Kane just a little knock on the knee there with Watchalong. So England have been impressive with the ball, but at times they've looked a little susceptible when the ball is turned over, a little bit slow in some of their movements, some of their passing, a little bit careless in possession. That goes for both teams, though. The turnovers can be so costly unless Luka Modric is going to get a foul.
The Modric there coming together.
Foul Modric.
They played one game together 15 years ago as teammates at Tottenham Hotspur, those two. Legends of their country in their own way. Final minute of the first half here in Dallas. This final day of opening games at the World Cup. By the time we wake up tomorrow, everything will have played. It'll be on to game number 2. That's where the standings become important. It's where you're jockeying for position. It's where you're talking about teams reaching a spot in the next round or getting eliminated from it. What's Arena? We won't let him pass. Watchalong able to keep it moving here. Ruskovic, final seconds of the half.
England's getting a little too deep. The runner's got 7 along the back.
Watchalong looking for Perisic.
Oh my God! 2-2.
For the second time in half, come from behind the time.
2-2. Oh my! That was one horrific defending.
Sitting too deep, not getting any pressure on the ball. No, that's going to be tight.
That's gonna be tight.
By the right foot of Konsa there. They almost had a line of 7 and then just defending with 3 up against the Croatians.
That was one horrific defending. How is he by himself flicking a ball?
So you can see what it means to him. Tears in his eyes, the emotion.
Brother, the bell not cancel this.
In Major League Soccer.
2-2. Oh my word.
And how different does this look and feel now than it might have